Friday was a big day for you two. Ubiquity dropped. We got to talk about it, obviously, with Breakbot. And I feel like this is a little bit extra special because I saw in a post, you guys have been working on this song for 3 years.
Yeah, not constantly.
But nonetheless, I mean, that would be a little questionable, but nonetheless, 3 years, what has the process been like?
It started off at my place in a different place I'm at now, but it's in Shoreditch, and it was the kind of place right in the heart of it all when people were partying. I don't know if you remember that, but it used to happen. But, yeah, and, me and Nicky kind of made friends in you know, we always said, oh, let's make a track. And he happened to be in town. It was like, oh, come on, let's do it, you know. And it was a lot in the bass, not that much. So, you know, the lyrics are very basic kind of party lyrics, but in a way, it just kind of, we just got together and everything kind of flowed, you know. It's just one of those sessions that was quite, because it was so fun, the music made itself, you know.
Absolutely. And I know you two have lived in completely different places for a lot of that time. So how did you adapt and kind of put this together with that?
Nicky?
The internet.
Yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, we basically wrote the track in about 2 hours. Like, Ali had a few friends around, and I was actually staying in his little studio at his house, and he came in. He was like, "Put me on." So basically, had the mic running, and he just went bosh, did all the vocals like pretty much in one take, and then laid down the bass and a few little synthy things, and then kind of had the backbone for everything. It was kind of done in the first kind of hangout, really. So, and then I guess. After that, I took it to LA, and I was in LA, and I was hanging out with Tebow, Breakbot. I was like, man, you got to check out this track. You know, just let me know what you think. And he's like, oh, I love this so much. I'm like, well, I don't know. Do you want to be part of it? Like, do you think he'd add anything? And he's like, yeah, I could try some stuff, maybe.
Yeah, just a little stuff.
Just a little
coy,
stuff.
maybe, sure.
Yeah. He was very shy about it. He's like, no, this is your record. I don't want to be part of it. I'm like, well, you were part of it, so you might as well do. He's like, okay, cool. Well, just have me as a feature. I'm like, okay, cool, right.
Oh, that's amazing. And I know it was released kind of jointly between Sweat It Out and your own music label, Nicky. Mm-hmm. Talk about your label and the goal of that.
Just a bunch of mates who I basically, all my friends who had like a bunch of records just wanted to release these kind of disco things. And me and Dan were playing always at this club in Silver Lake, and it was all like disco. You know, basically the slogan was, if your mum doesn't like it, we're not going to sign it. You know,
I love
so
that.
It's all kind of disco-y, kind of girls put their hands in the air, have a couple of shots, exciting stuff. So yeah, I guess the music for the label was based on that, really. And then like it kind of went really well last year, and I was like, oh shit, this is gotta be serious with this now. So I was like, well, why don't we just put it out through that and Sweat It Out? Could Sweat through the back end anyway. So yeah, that's how that happened.
Very cool. Well, I know the both of you are very busy. You have your own duos and bands and other things that you're a part of as well. Can you give any hints to what you guys are working on with those?
Ali?
What have I done? What have I got coming up? There's a few things that are secret. I can't really say, but they're quite big. Obviously, a few things have been hindered by this whole COVID thing, but like they're coming out in the middle of the year. But I just can't. I'm not even going to put my name to these projects, so it's kind of strange. I mean, I had quite a cool year last year. I had really happy with
Roisin Murphy was pretty amazing.
Yeah, the Roisin Murphy one, that was a few years ago, but like I had a great one with me and Nicky. The first thing me and Nicky did together actually was with Kaz James, and there was a track called Stronger that is still building. Actually, it was out last year, and that's really done the rounds actually. in every kind of place that they've been getting away with having a party, like places like Mykonos and places in Bali, and there's Tulum, and there's places to kind of get around it at the moment.
Gosh, how is Tulum? Oh my god.
I know, but well, yeah, and also I had a track that I really enjoyed doing. That was another really quick one with Camel Fat. That was on their album called Spectrum. And obviously Camel Fat are probably the biggest dance thing in England at the moment. So that was really nice to be part of that whole movement. And yeah, the other stuff, the other stuff's coming out, but I it's a secret. So
hey, that's fine. Something to look forward to. That's even better.
Yeah.
Nicky, what about you?
Gotta keep pumping.
Keep pumping.
Keep on pumping. I've
written a record with Elderbrook again. I've done like a few of his records, some Hayden James stuff, some it's just like as Ali said, there's a lot of things I've done I can't really say yet, but just a few things. I honestly don't know. I had another record come out today actually through 360 and Sony. This guy called Benito Bazaar, which is a cover of Soul to Soul, Back to Life, which is kind of vibey. Yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I've got a few things. I got a psychedelic rock project I'm working on.
Wow.
Just trying to keep busy, trying to not get into trouble.
Yes, I totally feel that. I know back in 2014, you had a little bit of a hit with Everybody Together. How would you say your sound has changed in that period of time?
Well, I tell you what. So I was in a band, Banshee, for a long time, and then I was broke as hell, and I wrote this track for this DJ, and then the record label like, "You got any more records?" And I'm like, "Well, what's it worth?" And they're like, "Well, we can give you this amount of advance," and it was quite a significant amount. And I was like, "Yeah, I've got 4 records." Didn't have any records. So I was in South Africa at the time, and I flew back to Australia, and on the plane I wrote that record because I was like, far out, I need to write something. So I did that, and then it just went really well. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I had no idea that this was going to be anything. So that's how that worked.
That's awesome. And look at you now.
Look at me now.
It's funny though, because you never know. Look at this guy. You never know when things are gonna, people are gonna really be attracted to them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always surprised when people are attracted to me, that's for sure.
Hey, there you go. At least you got that going on, Nicky. Good for you.
Thanks.
During the pandemic, outside of making music, what have you guys been trying to do to stay busy?
Well, the first thing that came to mind, I don't want to say on radio, however. But and then the second thing that came to my mind, I don't want to say on radio.
Okay.
You get this.
I've been honestly been cooking a lot and making music. Nothing's really changed for me, to be honest, that much.
Yeah, I learned how to make a risotto. From my mum's recipe, and that kind of worked out. That was good.
What kind of risotto was it, Ali?
Just like loads mushroom and peas, and
wow, you made me hungry.
Delicious.
Yeah, that was good. What else? You know what? I actually been doing oil painting recently. I went and bought all the oils and I actually been drawing and stuff all my life. But I've learned how to do oil painting, which is quite fun.
That's a way to stay creative.
Yeah,
you're a Renaissance man.
Yeah. But obviously, literally, I've been working on these projects, and there's 2 that are going to be coming out there that one's with like a major label, so that's kind of quite a big deal. I've had to design outfits and with amazing designers, and I've been kind of really, it's really intense. So that's taken up a lot of time. So hopefully it's going to come out. It was meant to come out last year, but obviously it was because it's so party. It's similar to this kind of tune. It's like super up, but maybe even more up. So I don't know if you can get much more up than this one, but like, you know, it wasn't the right time. So we just held back until maybe a month or two, or maybe end of summer.
Yeah, I've heard it. I can definitely attest to the fact that it's really, really good.
Oh, that's amazing. And it'll come out right in the nick of time when everyone's ready and excited to do that again.
Yeah, I mean, when the world opens up again, it's going to be amazing, you know. And I think I've done a kind of record I've done a load of them that are real celebration, super celebratory things, you know, that just make you just no ego, no, just pure love and fun, and you know, the right stuff, you know.
Yes, absolutely.
The right.
Well, looking toward that light at the end of the tunnel that we're all trying to look at, where do you guys want to perform the first time, you know, when this is all over?
Oh, wow. The Greek Theatre. No, I mean, O2 Arena sold out 6 shows.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Wembley.
I played Coachella once with Hot Natured, you know, the band with Jamie and Lee Foss and Luca Cazell. That was a few years back, but I'd love to play Coachella again. That was amazing. Other than that, DC-10, I was the first ever vocalist ever sung in DC-10, you know, the club in Ibiza. That's, you know, that's the real place, you know. I that's the one place I miss playing. I'd always do like one or two gigs a year there. So I'm missing that, you know. I'm missing that whole experience. That's you know, because, and it's also literally like, you know, everyone there is like a whole family. So I miss that. I must, definitely miss.
That's got to be the most popular answer when I ask this question. People want to go to Ibiza. That's like almost always the answer.
Yeah, well,
I feel like I'm missing out.
You should definitely go.
I should definitely. Will I ever make it back to Maine after my trip?
Probably not for 2 weeks.
That's fair.
Yeah, but you know, you'll have a.
You're in Maine now, Maine.
Yeah.
You're in Maine. Maine,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had a stepbrother who lived in Maine. Yeah.
Really? What was his experience like?
He said it was good. Yeah, it's got a lot of fishing and stuff, isn't it? And
a lot of nature things going on here.
A lot of fishing.
A lot of forest, a lot of rivers. You're not wrong. So I could see it. Here in Maine, we're all very wholesome, as you can tell. Our state motto is the way life should be. So according to the both of you, what is the way life should be?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that is
stressful. I don't know.
That's a beautiful question.
How should life be?
I mean, like for me, it would involve a lot of really good food, probably a beach, and a nice air-conditioned studio somewhere.
Yes.
So I'm thinking that's going to be a goal for 2021.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
I can't know how life should be. I'm just.
Yeah, that's it. It's a really hard question as well. There's so much politics involved.
Yeah, life should be just chilling in your bathtub with a glass of wine and some
cheese.
Really.
There you go, Ali.
Cheese, yeah. It'd be like, you know, I don't know. You should live like, I don't know, on a mountain with loads of bouncy castles in your garden. I don't know. And a pool full of champagne, and you know.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
That keeps renewing itself. That stays fizzy. A magic champagne doesn't ever lose its like fizz. Yeah, on a mountain.
Perfect.
Yes, that is the perfect answer. And with that, I gotta thank you guys so much for talking with me today.
Thanks, Haley.
It was great to meet you both, and I will keep streaming the new single. I love it. It makes me feel like I'm not in this pandemic life for a few minutes.
We love you too, babe.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Bye, you guys. Take care.
Okay.